Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, been around almost 6 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. But we are still an emerging nation. However, we are now expanding our economy that'll benefit all our citizens. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. Just come along and register. Bring a positive mental attitude with you. You'll be welcomed with open arms. We're also a non-separatist community. So whether you're male or female or rich or poor, well-educated or not too well-educated, it doesn't matter. We only see people as human beings. Part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, and all equally valuable and all equally loved. Okay, we have a little affirmation that helps us with that in a moment after our opening prayer, which I'm going to get into now. That's there to help you find true happiness in life, not the peaks and troughs of pleasure and sorrow and things, but the ever new joy that is found within, that is there when you wake up, and it gives you, the joys of spring, no matter whether it's midwinter or summer or whenever. And it's with you throughout the day, and it gives you that calming influence. So while everything else is going on around you, it's going up and down and round about in circles, you're in the middle of it, all calm and happy, joyful, and able to just do things at your own pace, with your own will, and remain happy throughout the day, even in your dreams. So that is what our prayer's about. There's only one way you can get that happiness, and it's through loving service to other people. And the wonderful thing about that is not only does it make them happy and you create that inner joy, but it also attracts into your life everything else that you want and need materially, whether it's relationships, money, travel, whatever it may be. It'll start moving towards you. All you've got to do is say, oh, there it is, and head for it. Okay, so that's what our little prayer's about. So here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, welcome to you, whether you're here live or whether you're watching the recordings. We are streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube, and this is recorded automatically in all those locations, and we have a lot of people that do watch the recordings simply because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody, but for those that can make it here, it's wonderful. But you're equally valued, whether you're watching the recordings or whether you're watching live. The great thing about being here live is you can pop in your name, where you're from, interact with other members, ask any questions, and keep your eye on me, making sure I don't slip up with anything. So it's nice to have you here live. So let's have a look who we've got in live. Top of the pops today is Lewis from Portugal, Lisbon. And then we got Carolyn from Texas in the United States, and Mary from Chicago in the United States, Derek from West Palm Beach, Florida in the United States. We got Richard from Devon in England. And we got Buzina from Slovenia. And we have Nenkiep from Nigeria. And I'm sure there'll be a few other people joining us because today, today's the day, the teddy bear, no. Because today we are having our charity raffle draw and somebody will win some nice money there. And we're also having our random withdrawal from our active elite members, giving some money away there. So let's bring you up to date with what's been going on today. Development wise, not much because, well, the last couple of days though, Vishal was off to a wedding on Friday, so he left early, but he completed the tasks that he had, and we're coming on nicely with the Banish Poverty Global site, and I'm hoping we can get you in there early next week. The partners, that is, not everybody. If you're not a partner, you'll have to wait until the partners have got in and checked all their information, made sure it's right, and we've been able to test a few things with them. We also have been setting up the process for withdrawals, and it's meant that we've had to disconnect some things. It's a bit complicated, it's a bit beyond me actually, but hopefully the withdrawals will be set up on Monday to go into Banish Poverty Global. Certainly from We Share Abundance and Thinking into Reality. So we've got that to look forward to. I'm hoping that's going to be good. We got Ramachandra in from Watford in England, letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. Thank you. So that's all going okay. And we're working on compliant landing pages for our Facebook and Google ads. And Sudha is doing well with that. And we're hoping to start running ads by the middle of next week. These will be test ads initially. We want to see how we go, but I'm hoping that we're going to get some good response, and that will enable us to open up the co-op, because pretty much we have pretty much infinite ability to scale up with Facebook and Google, which we don't have with pretty much any other system. So that is why I've been concentrating on it, and it's not my forte. I've had to go at it a few times. I've lost a lot of money. I've made a little bit, and I've got accounts blocked and banned time and time again. So we're going about it carefully in the right way and putting it all together. And hopefully, as I say, we'll be running ads by the middle of next week. So that's moving along okay. Let me give you some numbers for the last couple of days. Find my glasses. Here we go. We have an increase of 10 in the 777 plan to 46,497 members in there. We had 14 addition in the registered members in We Share Abundance to 57,677. Our active member count went up by 14 to 3,261. No change in Success Blueprint at 13, up 1 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,238, up 2 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,415. We have a net increase of, no, sorry, we have an increase of 1 in the ShareHope Powerline Plan Pro members to 793. We have a net increase of 6 in the free members in Thinking into Reality. That's a net increase because some people move out of being free into bronze membership, and some people drop out because they've been in 30 days and not verified their KYC or upgraded. So it's a net increase of 6 to 740. We have an increase of 5, just 5 in the bronze membership, but it's better than the 4 we had last time we met. Okay. Once we get those adverts running in Facebook and Google, I'm hoping we can see some big increases in there. We really should be doing a lot more than that anyway. Okay, and our social media site, Your Happy Place, we had an increase of 1,796 in the members to 80,177, and almost as many increase in the active members, 1,729, taking the active members up to 47,379. So that continues to grow nicely, and I hope that you're all using it, and contact people. Go through the members and see who's joined and contact them, welcome them, say hi. Not everybody will respond, but of the people that do respond, then you can build rapport, build a friendship, and as you gain their confidence, then you can invite them into our plans, and it's a good source of new people. I mean, over 1,700 in active members in the last couple of days, 800 plus per day. I also, on the A-Intuition, I put together another video and a page that you can replicate, you can use, you can send people to, and it'll refer them into your business for you. It's on my blog, but I set it up so that when you add your username at the end of the URL, anybody that you send there, they will have your link for A-Intuition. And A-Intuition represents a really, really good opportunity. I think it's one of the best at the moment. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I think it'll probably last at least a couple of years and maybe more. And if it lasts just a couple of years, you'll have made an awful lot of money, whether you start with $50, $500, $1,000, $10,000, whatever. You will have really set yourself up financially. And the video on that new page, I sent it out into your inbox. I've not done emails yet today, not had the time, because I've been watching rugby. Sorry, but that's it. So that's that is something else there. But I did get that done and available to our members. I will be emailing people about it as well, because I do really think it's a very, very good way of making some good money. If you want to be really cautious and get your money back out, you can do that in just over a month. I think it's 50 days for one of the plans and 40 days for the smaller percentage plan. But you can do that, and then you can rock and roll with their money. If you're only starting with $50, and $50 isn't much for you. I mean, for some people, $50 is a lot, let's be fair. So you've got to be careful. But if you're starting with $50 and $50 is just a throwaway amount, if you like, which it will be for some people, then you can just let it build and grow if you're not worried about that $50. But if you're starting with $50, it's going to take you 180 days to get to the $1,000 level, which is where you're going to make the big money. But that once again, I think that is pretty quick. 6 months, you start with $50, and I think at the end of 180 days, you'll have about $1,300. And of course, you don't have to start with 50. It can be 60, it can be 100, it can be 250. It can be whatever you can seriously afford. And if you can afford to get started at that $1,000 level, then so much the better. You know, it won't take very long for you to hit your desired income. And I would recommend that you always keep growing it a little bit. You know, if your desired income is 5,000 a month and you can take 5,000 out, only take 4,000 out and add 1,000 in for next month. And as it grows, then you can take 5,000 out, but it'll keep growing. You'll keep being able to give yourself a pay rise when you want. So there you go. Anyway, it's there, and the spreadsheet for it is downloadable, and that page you can use by all means. Just send people there. Make sure you've changed the link so that it's got your Intuition username at the end instead of whatever else you see, and then you can rock and roll. You don't have to refer other people, but it does mean you're going to grow much faster if you do. Okay, we've got a couple more people in. Who've we got in since we had? Not sure where we were up to actually. I know we had Ramachandra in from Watford, so we'll. I'm not sure whether we welcome Derek from Wado City, Nigeria, but we've got also Bhuvan Lale from India, and we've got Carl from New Zealand, and Maureen from London, Werner from South Africa, and David from Nigeria. So nice to have you all with us. That pretty much covers the updates. I say it's 6 nations, and I always take time out for that. So this afternoon I've been watching the rugby instead of sending out emails and doing other bits and pieces and things. But I'll be back to normal by Monday. Tomorrow I won't be doing an awful lot either because it's my wedding anniversary, so we'll be celebrating that. Okay, we also have a bit of other business to do today. I can't see any questions in. We've got our raffle to draw, and we've got the random withdrawals. And we've got the random withdrawals, and I've not pulled the list. So I knew there was something I should have done. Let me get that coming out now. Okay, that takes a little while to download, and then you'll have to bear with me while I get the numbers sorted out in there. It won't take too long, and it takes a while to pull the list out actually, because there's a lot of people on it, and it takes a lot of sorting through the database to get those Active Elite members. But we're here now. So I'm opening that list. I'm not going to do an awful lot with it, but we need to know how many we've got for random.org. And also, I realized a few minutes ago that I've not worked out how we calculate the charity pool and everything from the charity raffle draw since we changed it last week. So I can't bring you up to date with how much we've got in the kitty there, but here we go. We've got those numbers in 2061. I'm just going to make this a bit bigger before we get it to you. Sorry, bear with me just a second. We need to do that one definitely. And we need the dollars in there for who's going to get. Okay. So I'm going to open up random.org now. And we'll be able to do this. Okay, I apologize for that. We got any other things in here? Yeah, we got Prosper in from Nigeria, and somebody saying happy anniversary. Thank you. Right, screen share. Random.org. Okay. So here we have it. We've got numbers 2 to 2061 in the spreadsheet, which I've managed to do fairly quickly just now. We're going to click on generate. That'll pick a number randomly, and then we'll see who that relates to in the spreadsheet and give them some money. So let's do that. Boom. And it's 1155. So I'm going to pop that in the spreadsheet. 1155. And we can stop sharing there, and then we can share the spreadsheet. we can make that bigger. And we can go to the spreadsheet here. So there we have it, 1155. So let's scroll down and find out who that is. There we are, we're about there now, 1155. And we go back up to the top and paste that in. And we got the match there. And it's going to be a $60 payment. So there we go. We have Rufayun, and he's been referred by Aban Husna. So if Aban Husna's in here, he's going to get $60 as well as Rufayun. I don't know whether I pronounced that right, but anyway, there you go. So there we are, $60 because they are active elite and they're in the 777 plan, but not in anything else. Those are effectively blank. Okay, so congratulations to Raffle and his sponsor. Let me save that. And then we can stop sharing that and we can have a go at the raffle. And as I say, I've not done the raffle, so I won't be able to work out that either. But let's see how many tickets we've sold. Let's go back. Let's make sure I've got this open. Okay, do a screen share. Make that bigger. Okay, so we can go there now. And we can see how many tickets we've sold. We sold 600 and odd last time, which was really good. Doesn't look like we've done anything like as well as that, because that would have taken us up to, but we're nearly halfway there. But let's have a look and just see. We only sold 388. That's really well down on last time's. But it just means it's going to take us a little bit longer to get to that $1,000. We're about halfway there in 2 weeks. But we need to sell a lot of tickets to get there quickly. Okay. Let's refresh this page. Because we can take this now, and we have Remster as the winner, and Retire with Hank, second prize, and John B 65 has got a second prize. So congratulations to those 3 winners, Remster, Retire with Hank, and John B 65. And of course, even though they've won today, those tickets will also go into the $1,000 draw. So if you folks have got tickets and you didn't win today, you may win the $1,000 when we hit that target number of sales. Okay, So congratulations to everybody. We sold 388 tickets. Let me make a note of that. And save that, and then we can work things out and get that sorted out. And I've lost it. Here we go. So we can stop sharing that now. And we're back here, and we've got a few people congratulating others, and congratulations are in order. Well done to everybody that took part. And it's a pity we only did 388 tickets this time. I don't think that's even break even. I think we need 400 to break even. And it's disappointing because last time we had over 600 sold, but maybe it's my fault because I didn't promote well enough. Okay, but that covers our business for the day. Congratulations to Italy and England on winning their games. Scotland were expected to beat Italy in dreadful conditions. It was absolutely bucketing down with rain there. But congratulations to Italy. They pulled off a very good win. And Wales are still struggling, I'm afraid. Northern Hemisphere rugby is a lot healthier when Wales have a very strong side. And at the moment, they've got some really good players, but they don't seem to be able to gel as a team at the moment. But I'm sure they'll get better as the competition goes on. Okay, so that's it from me, folks. I'll be here on Tuesday. By Tuesday, I'm hoping we'll have some really good news for you on various aspects of things. I'm hoping we will. Okay, I'm not promising, but keep doing it. Keep getting out there, sharing love and abundance. Find joy in helping other people, and you'll find that your own cup of happiness will overflow. God bless. See you all on Tuesday.